Okay, so if you're running a business, you are sitting on an absolute goldmine of data. You've got customer info, sales figures, marketing results, the whole shebang. But let me ask you this, is that data working for you or are you working for it? Because let's be honest, most of the time it's locked away in all these different apps and spreadsheets, and seeing the big picture feels next to impossible.
Does this whole scene sound familiar? You're literally drowning in a sea of data, clicking through endless spreadsheets, just hoping to find one little nugget of wisdom. You're basically playing detective, hopping between different apps, exporting CSV files again and again, trying to connect the dots. You're surrounded by information, but you're starving for actual clarity. And look, this isn't just about saving yourself a few hours a week. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how you run your business. It's the difference between reacting to what happened last month and proactively deciding what's going to happen next quarter. It's about moving from pure guesswork to making moves with total data-backed confidence. That is the name of the game.
So how do we actually make that leap? Well, the key is to tear down the walls between all your different data sources. You need to create a single source of truth for your entire business. And that, right there, is where a central data hub comes in.
Think of a tool like Zoho Analytics as a kind of universal translator for all your business data. It takes all the different languages that your apps are speaking. You know, your sales app, your marketing platform, your finance software, and it brings them all together into one single, clear visual conversation that anyone can understand.
So why does this particular approach work so well? Well, first off, it's affordable. You're getting enterprise-level power without that scary enterprise-level price tag. It also has a built-in AI assistant, Zia, so you can literally just ask questions without needing a degree in data science. And maybe best of all, it scales right along with you, from your first 1,000 records to your first 1,000,000.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds powerful, but is it a huge pain to set up? And the answer is not at all. You can get your data flowing in just a few minutes. Seriously, let's just quickly walk through how simple it is to get started.
So first, you just choose your data source. It can be a big, complex database or just a good old-fashioned spreadsheet. Then you securely plug in your credentials. Think of it like plugging in a new TV. Third, and this is the real game changer, you schedule the sync. You can set it to update hourly or daily. You set it once, and you're done. No more manual uploads ever. Then you just click Connect, and the platform does all the heavy lifting.
All right, once your data is flowing, this is when the magic really starts to happen. You can finally start to see that big picture we were talking about. You can connect the dots between how much you're spending on marketing and how much revenue is actually coming in. This is the moment where raw numbers transform into real strategy.
And just imagine being that digital agency for a second. You're spending thousands on ads, but you're kind of flying blind, just looking at vanity metrics like clicks. But by blending your ad data with your customer data, you can suddenly see exactly which campaigns are bringing in real paying customers. That kind of clarity is absolutely priceless.
And this is what that clarity actually looks like. I mean, this isn't just a pretty chart, right? It's a powerful decision-making tool. With a visual like this, you can instantly see what's working, so you can double down on it, and you can see what's not, so you can cut it. You end up maximizing every single dollar you spend.
Or how about this one? In a single glance, you know exactly where your best leads are coming from. Are you getting more bang for your buck with organic search or paid ads? The answer is just right there. No digging required. It's all about getting answers in seconds, not spending hours hunting for them.
And sometimes you just need that one number, your North Star, you know? The one metric that tells you if all the hard work and all the investment is actually paying off. A dashboard widget like this puts that critical number front and center, so you always have a pulse on the health of your business.
But what if you could not only see what's happening right now, but you could also get a little glimpse of what's coming next? Because getting your dashboard set up is a massive first step. But trust me, that's where things start to get really powerful.
For example, you can use the built-in AI to ask complex questions just using plain English. No code needed. You can use predictive analytics to see what's probably around the corner so you can make smarter decisions today. And you can set up automatic alerts, so if a key metric suddenly drops, you get notified immediately. You can catch problems before they turn into crises.
Now, before you run off and build a dashboard with 100 different charts on it, let me give you a few pro tips. First, keep it simple. Seriously, focus on the 5 to 7 metrics that really drive your business. Also, start with the questions you need to answer before you start building. Automate everything because your time is way too valuable for manual work. And finally, remember that your business is always changing, so your dashboards should too.
Look, at the end of the day, your data is one of the most valuable things you have. It holds the answers to your biggest questions and the map to your greatest opportunities. It's telling a story. So the real question is, are you ready to finally listen?